Hello and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Millie and I love indie makeup, especially shiny, shifty, and sparkly eyeshadow. And today I'm going to be talking about the Devinah Halo Moon collection. I'm so excited. Here they are. These are the 6 eyeshadows that came in the bundle, and I also got their new little palette like this. I don't have a Devinah palette yet, so I thought this would be a really fun one. I like that it's a little bit smaller. So these are the shades. They look probably just like basically white to you, but these are basically iridescent multi-chromes. And so I'm going to be doing some comparison swatches. Of course, I literally just did a huge comparison swatch video with all my iridescent multi-chromes from different brands, so if you're interested in that, I will link it down in the description box. And then right after that is when Devinah announced these, and I was like, of course, I'm gonna have to refilm it. But no, we're gonna do some swatches in this video, and hopefully they'll be helpful so that you don't get any doubles. But basically, I do have dupes. I would say pretty much direct dupes to all of these shades. I kind of thought that would be the case, but I love Devinah and I love their eyeshadows, so I wanted to get this bundle anyways because I can just never have too many multi-chromes, let's be honest. And also I'll be doing eye swatches on a black base and without one because these are iridescent. These layer really well. I have them layered over kind of like a teal shade on now, so they kind of look a little bit different than if they're not layered on top of a color, or if they're layered on top of a black eyeshadow, because I do understand that not everybody wants to just go straight in with a black eyeshadow and layer these. I think these will be also really great for just like a nice iridescent like wash of color all over your lid and inner corner highlight, face highlight. But we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna also talk about like the textures in here because some of these are a little flakier than some of the others, and then some of them are a little bit smoother. And then finally I will be creating this look, so if you're interested in all of that, then please keep watching. First up, we have Nokomis versus Zero Gravity in UV, and I actually thought these would be exact dupes to each other, but Nokomis has a bit more blue versus purple, and as well as the way it shifts, and these are all the same smoothness. Next up, these are direct dupes. These are exactly the same. Esmeralda is the chunkiest and Red Giant is the smoothest. Next up, these all look very, very similar as well, almost direct dupes. I did have to build up Proteus a little bit. It just was coming on a little bit sheer, even just building up. Lex is a little chunky, so is Glint and Proteus. Lightyear is the smoothest. Next up, Zira is slightly chunky, and these are also pretty much identical. I think Cleona's Halo is the closest in shine. Marama has the texture most similar to Cleona's Fluorescence, and I did put it next to Shugi's just to see how different the shift was, and Space Baby is the smoothest. Except we have a bunch of shades. They kind of have a similar straight on look to them, and then on an angle they change quite a bit, so definitely Gloaming and Lunar Spectrum would be the closest to Aylin, and maybe a little bit of Aura from Cleona, but I think the tone is a bit different. It's much more of a yellow green. All the Cleona shades are chunky versus Aylin and Lunar Spectrum are both smooth. So obviously I've only done this one look, but I feel like I pretty much know like iridescent eyeshadows in and out between all the different brands. Some of these are a little bit flakier. I would say 4 out of the 6 of these are a little bit on the chunky side. So the thing with that is you have to be a little bit careful putting that on the lid, because they can accentuate skin texture if you go in with too much. And something that I like kind of recently discovered because of my Kristen Lee Shenanigans highlighter, which that one is really flaky, like flakier than these, is if you go in with your finger and you swipe down, it will smooth it out, so it won't be as chunky as if you were going like this. So especially if you're putting these on the lid with your finger, I would do that, so then you make sure you don't put too much on, because I do personally not really prefer a flakier formula just because of that, but I feel like I've really learned how to use them so that they don't accentuate my skin texture too much on the lid, because that is something that I just like, I hate it when like my lid looks like scrunchy, you know what I mean. And so as you can see, if these are just put all like over the skin with no base, they're really translucent. So basically you kind of mostly see the color depending on the lighting as you move your head. They're like not really that apparent, and I think the shift is a little bit just less obvious just because there is no base to really bring it out, but they do definitely still shift. It's just like softer, so these would be a great option if you wanted to just like kind of put these all over the lid just for a little pop of something fun, you know, for every day. Or of course you can layer these over black eyeshadow, or like I did for this look, and I layered it over a colorful but deeper eyeshadow. And of course you could also put it over pastels, but again, I think the like deeper colorful base, whatever you choose, just really brings out their shifts. As you could see, they were just really beautiful. These are very shiny. If you like shiny eyeshadows, then these are for you. I do have dupes to all of these, though Nokomis, which is this purple shifting shade, I thought it would be a exact dupe to Zero Gravity from Terra Moons, or UV from Cleona, but it's actually a little bit different. It kind of has the same base shift to it, but it shifts a little bit different, so that's really fun. I think there's really no way to tell you like who to buy from. I think it's really up to you. I would say though that these are really great value. Devinah always brings the quality but also brings great prices, so definitely recommend Devinah. I have so many beautiful shiny, sparkly, and shifty eyeshadows from them. They really kill it, and I'm just really excited about all things Devinah basically. If you've been on my channel, you already know that. But that's everything for this video. Let me know in the comments below if you pick these up or you plan on picking them up, and what are your thoughts. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you subscribe. There's so much indie makeup, lots of shiny, sparkly, and shifty eyeshadow content up already on my channel, and much more to come. And so thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time.